Hello everyone and welcome to this Holy Grail Games video. My name is Georgina and today I'm here with Olivier Mellison, who is one of the two authors of Encyclopedia, a worker placement and set collection game that we will be bringing to Kickstarter very soon. All the details are in the description. So, today I'm going to be showing you the solo mode of Encyclopedia as, we have to say, this is going to be our first game that has a fully integrated solo mode included in the base box.
Yes, indeed. Compared to Museum Picture, we are the solo mode, but only the Kickstarter exclusive.
Yes, exactly. So this one will be in the Kickstarter box, but it will also be in the retail box. And to give you an idea of how it's played, I am going to be going up against the AI of Olivier's devilish design. I am not a solo player.
Neither do I.
So please be indulgent with me. I am going to give it my best shot. So here we go. So when you play Encyclopedia solo, you are going to go up against one of the Comte de Buffon's students,
Indeed.
Essentially.
So we have Tremblay, Daubenton, and Carl von Linné, which are the students. I mean, some of them are the students or the heritage of Buffon.
Oh, his successors.
Exactly.
So when you play with solo mode, you can essentially take any of the player boards, any of them you like, and just flip it over.
Exactly. On the other side, you have the place to choose two cards between. I mean, we have three cards and three others, which are the people and the boat.
Yeah, so you get to choose one person and their ship.
One boat, absolutely, depending on the level of difficulty you want to try to play. And at start, the better is to start with when you discover the game with the 1-1. The difficulty 1.
Start easy.
And it's easy. You may discover how to play to the game. And it's not too hard against the automa is not really hard.
Yeah. Okay.
On this game, we are going to play Carl von Linné, which is a 1.
Level 1.
Level 1. And as you know the game, we should play with the level 2, which is the HMS Resolution boat.
Okay.
So these two cards is one, it's the in-game. How the automa plays during the game.
Okay.
And the last card, the other cards are the ending games, how it's going to score.
Okay, so we have one sort of in-game behaviour card and then one for final score.
Absolutely. You must know how he's going to score at the end of the game, but at least it's not important during the game.
No. So you need to have an idea of what's going to happen at the end of the game if you let the automa run away from you. But yeah, the only card you're really going to be paying attention to while you play is the first card, the behaviour card. So obviously I have taken a good look at this solo mode before humiliating myself on YouTube. It's very interesting because the AI does not play in the same way as a regular player at all, really.
I mean, the idea is that the other player, the real player, finds the exact solution that it would have against another player.
Sure.
So the idea is to bring dice, but with these dice, because playing with dice giving more opportunity to make some actions, and but the idea is behind is the automa is going to play differently to score differently. Yes. I mean, not completely differently, but at least it has its own way.
Yes.
But you can and you must have a look how it plays.
Yes.
Because you can counter his plays, all his moves, you can play against him.
Okay.
So because as it's absolutely simple. I mean, we are going to play, and I will explain during the play. Just to mention that we could play one player against three automa, because we have 4 boards, so which means that we could mix the automa cards.
Okay.
And if you want to, or play with 2 players with 2 automas, or 1 player, so you can mix this if you want to.
Sure.
It gives you a real push. So and when you play the hard version, it's hard. And really hard. It's complicated.
Okay.
So
can I just play against one? Is that
of course, this one. So
just one is fine.
Then you will have 5 cards, which is the priority continent.
Okay.
So you flip them, and you will have in this order. So in this game, the automa is going to look for Africa, Asia, Europe, America, and Oceania in priority.
Okay.
And with this, we have explained everything because he'll always play the most valued dice with the colors.
Yeah. So,
And we'll go with action with this. So and it's easy. So it's a really piece of cake to play with this.
yeah, well, that's what I find very interesting is that obviously for those of you who haven't perhaps seen other videos of Encyclopedia, I invite you to go and watch our rules video. We have gameplay videos as well. It's a game that has a lot of calculation and it can get quite thinky. So this AI takes a lot of the AI has no thinking to do.
No.
And you have very little thinking.
Absolutely. You just apply what the dice value says you.
Yeah.
And the priority. End of the story.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
So now we have made the setup of the game.
Yep.
So you are the first player.
I am.
So the automa will choose 2 animal cards, as we should do in a normal game.
Okay.
So let's seize the priority. So he needs Africa first. So
Okay.
he's going to take these 2 African cards.
That makes sense.
And they're going to put this over there.
Okay.
So you will have a look on where he is in his final scoring, depending on the value of his collection.
Right. Okay.
But on now you can choose 2 animals, and then we will
Refresh. Well, it would seem that a good stretch for me to go down would be to get these American cards because they have a couple of points in common.
Indeed.
These have some pretty common points as well, but they're not the same continent.
Yeah, but you could focus maybe on carnivore and aquatic.
Yeah, that could be a good bet. You know what? I don't usually do that straight off the bat. So let's do it. Let's be interesting. Let's take a chance.
So we refresh the animals, and then we can start with.
Okay.
So what should we have? We have 3 coins.
Oh, lovely. So this is the beginning of the round bonus token. So that has come up as 3.
I give you 2. I give you 2.
Oh, and you would like a 5. Okay.
Exactly. Because
that's how it is.
The automa doesn't spend any money.
Ah, okay.
So it's just scoring at the end. So it will get some money because it will go to the bank.
Great.
Try to be the first player as well.
Okay.
And it won't spend anything except the expedition token. So from that, you draw 4 dice.
So, dice. Dice for me. Draw my 4. If I can get 4. There we go. I've done worse.
That's a terrible shot.
Oh, no. Well...
So, how it works for the automa.
Okay.
I'll let you put your dice, but at the same time, we'll explain how it works.
It's going to be a...
So, it's always start from the highest value on the board, which is the 3 victory point, to the lowest value.
Okay.
If you have the same value dice, you will choose your priority.
Okay.
Which means that I've put my 3,
Okay.
my 2 Asian, because they are more valuable for the automa than the European, and that's it. End of the story.
Okay, so the colour of the dice just follows this.
So, start the value, the highest value. Then, if you are equal,
Colour.
you choose the colours.
Great, okay.
And put your dice as it is.
Easy.
Easy.
Okay.
So, now you have done.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Right.
And you do your job. I'll try to do your job.
I will do my job. No pressure. Okay, so I know that the automa, if I remember correctly, is going to take my highest level dice, highest value dice.
So on that case, he would choose your 6.
Yeah, I'm going to need to.
And the 6, you know, that is going to take some animals.
Sure. Okay.
But if not, he's going to take. Because you have to look at the other value, because there is only 1 6. So, but we have a lot of 3s.
Yeah.
Which means that if you take the 6, you know that he will have 2 3s. The 3s give him some expedition token. Not a lot, but he scores in games with the expedition tokens. And at one moment, it could be hard. So maybe the 6 is not so... if you need the 6 value, use it. If you don't need it, let him to the automa so that he will get less expedition token during the game because he's going to score quite a lot with this.
Okay, well, I know that I need to obviously go and study my penguin by performing expedition action.
Indeed. So use it.
Yeah, there's only one green die available.
Indeed.
I've got to use it. So my first action is going to be to go on an expedition. So I'm the first to go to that particular continent, so I get 3 points
of reputation,
and I get to take an expedition token. So I have a base expedition value of 6. I would like to study the type 2 and the type 3.
Which is the value? It's 9. It's
and type 2 and type 3.
Type 2, no, it's 11.
11. Okay, so I'm going to need an extra 5 for that, and luckily I have that. I have it. So I'm going to spend the 5 coins that I have to increase the value of my expedition to 11, and that will allow me to score 4 victory points immediately and place my research cubes on the card. And that's the end of my turn.
So now it's the automa, so it's going to choose the 3 value, because there is only 3s. And then from this one, because there is a lot, it's going to choose the colours. So I'm going to take you 3.
It's going to take my 3s.
Absolutely.
So that gets me 2 coins.
And just follow what he does with the 3s. He goes to the embassy and take 2 tokens.
Okay.
Done. It's done.
And that's the end of his turn. Okay, great. So I am also going to want to go on an expedition to study my crocodile here. However, or alligator. There are a lot of purple dice available, so I'm not too worried about that. But what I might do is go to the bank so that I can stay first player.
Yes, because you know that with the value 2 dice, there is only 1.
Yeah.
He would go to the bank and become first player over the first one.
Yeah. So I'll go for that to stay first player.
Exactly. So now back to the automa. He's going to choose again 1 value. It's the 3s. So you choose this one and take 2 expedition token.
Okay, so I can already see how this may go badly for me. But hey, it's the first time I'm going up against the Ultima, so we'll see. Ideally, I really shouldn't let him have the final 3.
I would suggest
that's not a good idea at all.
Not at all.
Okay, so let's take that out of his
because
way.
you know that he's going to go in expedition with the 1s. Yeah. And we have a lot of 1s.
Sure.
So you should choose the 3s because he's going to, any case, he will go make some expedition and will score, but he's going to score with expedition less than with the 4th.
Right.
So because there, the expedition token, when you use a 4, is going the value of the expedition token is 4 victory point.
So he would score 4 victory points per token.
And you spend everything.
Okay. Oof.
If you go with the 1, it gains only 3. But at least you save 5 points.
Okay.
And you know that if you leave him more 1s, because on the first expedition he has to spend everything.
Yes.
And then he's going to do an action for nothing. So, you must limit as you can his actions.
Sure. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and use my final blue die. I think what I'm going to do is just grab an expert, because I know I'm going to be going for carnivore collections, so it would be a decent idea to do.
You don't match the colours, so no problem.
Nope.
But you could have waited, because you know that he's going to take 1 purple, so you will have 1 purple after. So, for example, you could say, okay, let's imagine I'm going to use my 3s for other things.
Yes.
Expedition token, for example, or bank again, because you could load it. You know that the IR is going to use this one first.
Yes.
And you would have this one, which you give you 1 expedition token for free.
Sure. Well, I can always use that purple die for something else, and I know that I have to hurry if I want to.
So it's going to take his 1s.
Okay.
And the 1s is going to go in expedition.
Okay.
And he's going to go in expedition where he has the most animals.
Okay.
In that way, it's Africa. We don't care about the colours. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So the Ottoman never has to obey colour.
Nothing. You just apply.
Okay.
But you take the place. So you know that if you wanted 3 repetition, you know, it would go there.
Okay.
So again 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. An expedition token.
Oh no.
And then you're going to spend everything.
Okay.
So it's 6. So it's going to get 18 points.
Woo. Okay, 18 points it is. So red is your colour. And 18.
And done. It's yours.
Okay. So, in terms of the animals that are available, it's not the most interesting for me. I do have this little dude here who could be a decent one to go for.
Yeah, because it's Asian as well.
And he has at least the water.
Yeah.
Or I can go straight for expedition, but maybe I can temporize a little bit to try and maximize what I'm doing. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the dice, so that's going to get you 2 coins. I'm going to come here. So I'll get 1 reputation point. That allows me to gain a expert for free.
This one is nice for publications.
That's
or this one is 5 coins right now.
Always nice. This one is very tempting, but I almost think I might need that one more right now.
Because this one is end scoring, so it's going to take some places on your board.
Yeah.
Until the end of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a permanent effect. So I'll take this one, and that will get me 5 coins, which will hopefully be enough to get me through a decent expedition. And I'm going to take my little manatee.
And the last dice, it's a 1. So it's going to go again.
Okay.
In Africa.
Oh, wow.
Get 1, 2. Get an expert. So he's going to choose first from colors.
Okay.
And go there.
Makes sense.
And then end of the story, because he doesn't have anything to spend.
No. Great.
Done.
That's fine for me if he doesn't score any more.
Because he doesn't use a dice for anything. Doesn't score anything except an expert. But he would have in any case.
Okay. Well, so that's the end of round 1. I'm feeling the pressure already.
Done.
So
you don't have any mark.
I don't have any raw seals to discard.
Exactly.
So all the
gone.
experts go, and all of the animals go, and we just refresh everything.
Yeah, and I let you get the dice.
Round 2, here we come. I'm feeling it. It's going to be fine.
And to be honest, I think everyone has understood how it works.
It's not complicated for sure.
Then just reveal. We are going to choose an animal.
Oh, I like that.
So you start first.
Okay.
Choose an animal, which you have a nice one.
I do.
Oh yes, indeed.
I do. This one would be great.
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, it really is. There is that one as well, but you know what? I do have some red dice.
But again, it's not an obligation. But just to mention that there is only 1 yellow for the moment, and you know that he's going to choose the yellow one.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but he doesn't.
I'm not interested in it.
You are not interested in it. But you know that if he has a lot of yellows, it could be a very bad by the end of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to mention it.
Okay.
But that way you must choose this one.
Yeah, it's got to be done, isn't it? It has to happen.
He's going to choose an animal from the priority continent, which is Africa, and we go from left to right, nothing there. Oh, there is one. Okay. Let's put it there.
All right. That's not too bad for now. I think if lots more yellow cards do start coming out, I am going to have to pivot.
Yes, indeed. And some expert, because every time he's going to choose, following his priority.
Okay. So, highest value. So I know that I'm going to go first in any case. I'm always going to go first.
Yep.
I have another aquatic carnivore that's come out. I'm so lucky. Let's go for my 4 red I'm going to put there then, because I'm probably going to use that first.
Exactly, first.
I know that he won't bother me for his first turn because he's got high value dice to use. So let's go for... okay, I'll place them like this and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so my first turn, I'm going to go ahead and use my red die. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take this animal.
You may increase the value by 1.
I am going to do it. I'm going to spend 1 coin to increase the value of my die by 1. Brings it up to 5, which gets me an extra reputation point, which is not to be sneezed at. So that takes me up 3, and I get an extra 3 coins, which is very useful indeed. So
each turn is going to choose the highest value, which is 6. He's going to take his own 6. And 6, go to the university and choose an animal. So again, we choose priority. Sure. No African, Asian. We take the first one again from left to right. And top to bottom.
Okay.
And we take this one.
Okay.
And as it's 6, again, 3 reputation. 1, 2, 3. I give you 2 and give you 5. Thanks.
Churning through that money. Okay. Right. So. There are not a lot of green dice available.
There's only one.
Yeah, there is only one. It's not a big deal for me, to be honest. So ideally, I want to try and get my expeditions going. I know that 4s aren't good for me either, though. He's going to bother me with that 4.
Yeah, but with this 4, it doesn't going to score anything because he doesn't have any expedition token for the moment.
So for now, it'd probably actually be better for me to just leave him with that 4.
If you don't need the 4 value green,
no, I don't need it.
You must leave it because you should leave it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my purple 3, I think, or unless this is where it starts to get thinky. So I know that I ideally want to study these 2.
Yeah, but it's costly.
It's going to cost me a lot.
Because it's 22 of value expedition.
It's not that bad. It's 11 plus 7.
11. Oh, well, of course, because you don't have the carnivores.
Yeah, so it's not that bad, but 11 plus 7 is 18, which is still not great, but I have enough. I can do it. It will cost me, but they always do. Expeditions always do. Let's jump in and just get it out of the way, because I don't want him to block me by going on an expedition for his purple animals. So I'm going to jump in here.
You get 3 reputation,
get 3.
which is an animal.
Hey, another animal. Fun times.
Now,
the price of my expedition is just about to go up. Because...
Absolutely, you must choose this one.
I can't not take it.
And because you limit his.
Yes.
Because he's going to take this one because he has, he's free.
Yes.
So he should have some reputation next turn with his 4.
Yeah.
That way you limit his collection by the end of the game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I'm going to have to add an extra 4 to the cost of my expedition. I don't know if I can afford it.
22.
So 22.
Yeah. So it's 13.
So 13.
16. No, you don't have enough. It's a pity.
14. So even if I spend everything I have, I don't quite have enough. Boo! Sucks. Okay. Is there anything I can do that isn't really anything I can do?
No, you just miss one. It's a pity.
Just going to have to miss one. Okay.
But at the end, making 2 expedition will give you some reputation.
Sure. So I don't have to study everybody. So let's do that.
It's costly. So you could keep, for example, the 4 for the carnivore of the reptiles there for the next expedition.
For sure. So I'll do my crocodile here, which is going to get me an extra 4 points.
Yeah, so
4 victory points. That brings me up to 8. Hey, it's always something. And then an extra 3 for my manatee.
And you have to spend 15.
And I have to spend 15. So 3 plus a 2. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
So Bacterian is going to use his 4 for expedition because he's doing this.
Okay.
Again, where he has the most animals, it's Africa.
So he can redo an expedition for animals that he already has.
All the time. We just choose the place. It's just to choose the place where he's going to do his expedition. So you know where he's going to go.
Sure.
Every time.
So what I mean is, contrary to a regular player, once I've done an...
but he doesn't have any because it's only the choice of the continent.
Okay.
It's not the way you score. Because he's going to score with expedition token and he doesn't have any. But for the moment, you get 3. 1, 2, 3, which means that you have to choose an animal, and it's an American.
Okay.
Which for the moment value nothing. I mean, 1.
Well, I'm blocking him as best I can. So now going to need to start. Maybe I might go to the bank again. That could also be a good thing to
you know
do.
that he's going to play 2, and the 2 is going to the bank.
Yeah.
So it could be first player.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I think I might steal his 2 to go to the bank. So that gets me 5, so that sort of refills my finances a little bit and ensures that I stay first player. That's fine.
So now he's going to choose a 2.
Okay.
And the color is yellow, but he chooses first from his board, then from the others.
Okay.
So he's going to the bank and
Great.
get 5 as well.
5. Okay. And this is going to be my fun. It goes really quickly. Wow. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This is already your last turn.
Yeah. It goes really quickly. I might just temporize and just try and get as many resources as I can for next round.
You could go a small expedition
Very
just
small
because you have
expedition.
two Americans with the carnivorous value, and at least it's 3 reputation, which is at least
That's true.
1 letter of mark. I don't know
that's true. Yeah, royal seal.
a seal.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's do that. So I'll do a small expedition. That's going to get me 1, 2, 3. So that gets me a royal seal. Which might actually give me just enough to afford to study what I... No, not at all.
No,
Not
but at least
at all.
you have 6 value in coins.
Yes.
So you could do
7.
You could do 8
Yeah.
with your expedition token.
Yeah,
you know.
that's true. I could keep my expedition token, save it up. So I've got...
But you know that
7.
next turn you will
9.
You will have 1 with the next expedition with your expedition. You know, you will get a new one
that's
with
true.
your reputation track.
That's true. All right. I'll go ahead and spend... Well, if I do 7, I've got right on the money and I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. So I'll go ahead and study the type 3.
Which is 3 points.
Which, hey,
And you know,
Creeping
by the
up.
end, no, but by the end of the second round,
Clawing
we are
my
so
way.
close at the end.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Sure.
Sometimes the automat gains a lot of points, but
Yeah.
by the end, it's really fair. You know,
Sure.
you are quite even at the end. So on my side, I have 1 last dice, and it's a 2. I'll go to the bank and get 5. I'm done. But you have a royal seal, so
do.
you could spend it to play
could.
another turn if you want to.
I could.
For publishing, for example, if we wanted to.
Yeah, I might maybe wait because it kind of bugs me to not have that card studied as well. I'm
Yeah.
losing out on a cube for collections.
Of course, yeah.
I'll wait for now.
Okay.
Okay,
so
end of
done.
round 2.
Yes, round 2, it's done. Just refresh everyone.
Super fast.
Yeah, most of the time, I mean, we are playing slowly because we explain everything.
Of course.
But, you know, when you play with the automa, it's 35, 40 minutes. And what is the bonus for this round? We have a fifth dice.
I like having an extra die.
So he will place his 5th dice, like usual, you know, with the highest value, with the highest benefit, and following the colours.
Did I want green or yellow? No, I did not. Okay.
That's a good shot.
Okay, so I'm playing first. Oh wow, that's a lot.
That's for you.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to. All right, then. I see how it is. I will come in here. I know he's gonna go for 3s. I really don't want him to take my 3. All right. Here we go.
And let's start for the 3rd round.
Yep. Yes, so I would like to be able to complete the expedition that I wanted to go on.
Yeah.
However, I am going to need funds to achieve it. I know I'm going to need 11 plus 4, so
Yeah, but
15.
The problem is, I mean, it's not a problem, but is going to choose a 6.
Yes.
But
Purple.
is going to choose the purple one.
Yeah.
So you know that the 6th one, so you could choose to go to the bank first.
That's true.
Get 5,
Yeah.
or get some expedition token if you prefer. But with this, you will get your 6
I will
red.
get my 6, so I don't need to panic. No panic. All right, I will go to the bank. Let's prepare. Okay.
So now he's going to take his 6 purple because it's the priority. And with the 6, he goes to choose an animal. Then choose Africa, get an African, and get 3, 1, 2, 3, and get a royal seal. Thank you.
Okay, those yellow cards are going to start being a problem for me. They're going to start being a problem for me pretty soon. Okay. So. That's a great card for me as well. But I can only do it if I can afford it. And if I don't take the die now, that's going to be it. I can't.
Yeah, but for the animals, you have his reef.
For sure.
And you have time to do this.
I have time to do it.
The problem is you need to use this one. Because if not, he's going to choose another animal. It will be this one.
Yeah. No, have to block.
Absolutely.
Okay. So he only takes animals on a 6.
On the 6, it goes to the animals. Okay. So this is the way that he's going to... This is the end scoring there. Well, just... so this is the end scoring there. So you must block this.
Yes.
Especially with yellow cards.
Sure.
For the others, you don't care. But now it could be tricky by the end of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, expedition it is. So off I go to North America. 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Which is good.
Yes, I get an expedition token and an expert.
You could use this one because you're going to score 3 victory points directly, or this one is quite nice.
And I tell myself that just so that he doesn't get it as much as anything else. That could be a good thing for me to have.
Yes, indeed.
And it's 2 coins every time I place a research cube, which I'm about to do.
To do it.
Literally about to do. So that card will be no use to me whatsoever for my end of game scoring, but it will be useful now. So I said I needed 15 to be able to pull off this expedition. So 6, 11 and 15.
And 15. Very good. Knowing that, you could have spent your royal seal to change the colour if needed and add 5 to the value of your dice.
Which is, hey...
But you lose 4 points by the end of the game,
So I'm also going to score another 5 victory points for that. Fun times. Okay.
Then he's going to take the 5 value first on his board.
Yeah.
And this is one. And the 5 is going to choose an expert.
Okay.
And is going to get, so again, from the priority, no yellow, no. So he's going to take the European one from left to right.
Yeah.
Choose this one. You don't care. And he's going to get expedition token.
Yeah, so the AI never gets the bonus of colour.
You just apply the behaviour.
Great. No thinking involved. We like that. Right. So for my next move, I know that I have a 5 with me. A 5 is going to mean another expert for him, but it's not really going to help him.
No, because he's going to take a blue. Yeah. It's not so much at the end. But this one is nice also for you.
Yeah.
Because
I should have got coins.
Of course.
Because I just
found one.
I did a thing.
Yeah, so you get 2.
Yeah, I should have taken those. Because of my expert card, I get 2 coins every time I study a type 3. All right. So I know that this card interests me, but in terms of timing, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. Eventually, I'm going to have to start publishing stuff. I could do with doing another expedition if I want to be kind of optimal in terms of what I'm doing there. It may be worth me grabbing another animal just to be able to...
Yeah, in case, in the other round, because this one fits exactly what you need.
Yeah.
And we never know what's going to happen when we're going to get in the other round.
Yeah.
And we are half of the game, so this one you should take it.
Yeah, it's a good option. So let's go ahead. Also, he doesn't get anything in exchange, which is always good. I get 2 reputation points for that, which gets me 3 coins. So, in the end...
And then it's going to choose your 5.
Of course.
Which gives you 2 reputation.
Lovely.
And the 5 is going to go there. Again, priority. It's your open. He's going to take this one.
That 5 is going to get me another animal.
And 1 expedition token.
An expedition token for you. It's going to get me another animal. Really, I just want to optimize my collections at this point because nothing that's on here is actually interesting in terms of research cubes. Purple or red.
But at least this one is aquatic. So in case you go to Europe,
that's true.
You could have, one at least 3. And again, you score during the game. It's the in-game scoring, which is not bad for type 3 and type 4.
Yeah. I was just thinking in terms of end of game collections.
Of course, this one would fit because of your collection for the continent, which is good because you are only 3 animals plus your expert.
Yeah.
But it's a bet on the future.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because you have already a nice collection for the aquatic. So increasing your aquatic, it's not losing because you're going to score 3. Then when you're going to publish, it's 5.
Yeah. And all of that would have been great if I hadn't placed a red die. No, sorry. This is the free animal. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. What am I talking about? I will do that. You are correct, author of this game. I will trust what you say. Person who designed this.
At least in case. You know that if you need some aquatic, it's 8 points by the end of the game.
Sure. Yeah, like I said, I can probably go with your opinion on this one. So that's my turn.
And furthermore, you know that you're going to get 2 coins when you get to discover. At least it's only 5 value.
Sure.
So it's a good bargain because it's 5 for 8.
Bargain. We love a bargain. Yeah. Okay.
So I've played. It's your turn because I played I took your 5.
Yeah.
And you get the animals.
I did, yeah. It's a good thing you're paying attention. All right, so I need to, ideally, I have nothing left. I know that he's gonna.
If he chooses the 4, he's going to score this 2-1.
Okay.
But if you play this one, he's going to take the 3 and get more expedition
more
token.
Of them. Yeah.
So now it's really a choice. Because at the moment, you can't control everything.
No.
But at least if he goes to expedition, there isn't any 1. So this turn, he won't go to expedition. If you take the 4, he won't get there.
Yeah.
But it will go maybe
but
later.
He will go at some point.
And at least you must block the 4 because he scored 1 less than with the 1.
Sure.
It's not so much, but at the end.
Yeah, it all adds up. For me, it doesn't make a lot of difference because I was thinking of either going to the bank or going for
expedition tokens. So at least you could take his 4 to go to the expedition. Increase it to have 3s.
Yeah. Okay.
So he get 2. He get 2 coins.
2 coins. Yes. And I'm going to take 3 expedition tokens because I spent a coin to increase the value of my die.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And now you are nearly ready to go to expedition.
Now I'm almost ready. Yeah. Okay.
So now his turn is going to take your 3.
Of course he is.
And you take 2 reputation.
Yeah, I do. Damn right I do.
And then with the 3, he's going to go to the embassy and get 2 expedition tokens.
Seems fair. These students, they're cheeky. The respect's not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's my turn. I'll stop saying a load of rubbish. Right. So. Again, it's all about...
I mean, you could publish your dream.
I could.
No, you could, because It gives you one royal seal.
Yeah.
You could increase by your money.
Yeah.
And you know, it's one royal seal you don't have to spend.
That's true.
Or you could prepare another expedition for next round and going to the bank, for example, because, you know, with the two, there's no point in going there.
Yeah.
It's more valuable to get five.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll probably do that because although having a royal seal is awesome, this card I know I can optimize by doing a very large publication action.
Yes, indeed.
It seems more worth it to do this, so I'll do that. Okay.
I'm going to take your twos.
Yep.
Again, two. You go to the bank and get five, but in your same time you get 2 coin because I took from your side.
I'll take that. Works for me.
So we have done.
Yay.
If you want to, you can spend a royal seal, which you are not going to do one more round if you want to. But
I could. Yeah, no, I'm still not quite there. I'm still not quite there.
Because there is still a carnivorous in Asia to be done.
Yeah.
And from that point, it could be interesting to publish.
For sure. Yep, so that's me.
That's me done. So we get rid of all the animals and we are off the game.
Halfway through. Yep. May I have the dice bag,
Yeah.
please? Thank you. Put these away. Okay, yeah, I mean it's fast paced. I feel like I'm doing okay.
No, it's fine because we
all
are
that money though. Oh my god.
we are playing not the strongest one behavior during the game.
No.
It would be a little bit tricky by the end, but not so much at the end.
Round token. Another three
that's
coins. Lovely.
No, I give you 2 and give me 5.
Happy about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Cheers.
I will. I'll just take 3. It's always good to have some change. 4 dice. That's 4. Come on, big money. Ugh. Wow, I'm not doing good rolls.
So, Asia.
Ooh, very nice.
Europe.
Yep.
3 and 2s.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It is. It is. But you can block things.
Yeah. Okay. So
You know you can block things.
I can block things. I can block things. It's gonna be
Because
fun.
you know he's going to take your 4 if you don't take. I mean,
He's
you have
going to
two
use
options.
his 5 first. So I'll have time to
if you
use
take
5.
one or none of them, you may say, okay, look, I'm not going to use them.
Yeah.
That way, you know that his 2 first shot would be to do this one. Take an expert. You don't have. There is only one African for the moment, and it will take some Asian later. But at least it's not so bad.
Yeah.
It really depends. You know that with the 4, he will go to expedition and score there.
Yeah.
And you know with the 1, he will go in expedition as well.
Yep. Okay.
But in the same time, you can't build everything against the Ottoman. So you must need this.
You have to
play
something.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to play.
Okay. I can't really resist that expedition because having a 5 is valuable to me.
And you need it. I mean, no, you don't need the 5. Because in Asia, you just need not so much.
It's not so much.
It's 4.
It's only 4.
So even at least with your 2s, you would just add, 3 coin.
Sure. Okay. That's a good point. All right. So ideally, I need to finish my expeditions that I have left over and then go to publish. However, there are 2 yellow cards here. He takes cards on a 6.
On the 6.
There are no 6s.
No 6s.
We're good. I don't need to block him on
end
that.
of the story. So,
Okay,
for the
cool.
moment, he's going to get some animals.
So I don't need to panic.
Except with this.
Except on there. Okay. So no panic as far as that's concerned. I have enough resources. I suppose it makes sense to just kind of move forward, really. I do need to get a move on.
In the same time, you know that you don't have to choose any animal this round,
No.
except the carnivore.
Yeah.
Could be this one. It's Europe. You know, they are going to go in Europe in one moment. Maybe both of them could be nice.
Yeah.
But there's nothing quite interesting for the moment. So, you know, the choice to get the turtle over there was a very good choice. Because it gives you time to go to make some expedition in America, time to develop.
Sure. Well, I know that I should still probably target his higher value dice, but I can always use, for example, I could take his purple and change the colour of it with an expedition token to be able to do this. I'm probably going to do that. So I'll take his dice. That's 3 victory points. That's him. 3. And I'm going to go to North America. So I will discard an expedition token so that I can do that. I need 11.
Did you get your 3s?
Oh, no, I did not. 1, 2, 3. So that's another royal seal. Yum. And I need 6. I'm just going to go ahead and discard them straight out of my... So I get another 4 victory points. And I'm going to get 2 coins back for my type 3. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And 2 coins back. Okay. That wasn't too bad.
So you're going to take his 5. And go to choose an expert, which is the yellow one, the African one, and get 1 expedition token.
And
now that's a tough choice, because you have 1 of 2 options. Or you use your 4, and that way you won't be able to do any expedition this round, or at the highest value. But the problem is the 4. But you could go in Europe with it, you know, do your expedition.
I think I might just do that, because in the end I'm only delaying the inevitable. It's going to be bad.
Of course, because you leave him the 3, and you know he's going to take 2 others. So you just push him. Imagine that he get the 1, or prevent him to get the 1. And at the end of the game, it's only 3 point by expedition token instead of 4. Which can be, you know, quite a big difference by the end of the game.
For sure. So really, it's better for me to use the 4.
I would suggest this.
It's got to be the 4.
Yeah, because that way you save 5 points. Again, you already saved 5 points, you know, on the first round. And at the end, you save 10 points.
It's not to be sneezed at. Okay, so I will take my 4, and I think probably the best thing I can do with it is come here.
Go to expedition.
Expedition,
of course.
That's a way better idea, Olivier.
Absolutely,
Thank
because
God
you're going to have your expedition token and an expert.
So I get an expedition token for doing that. Thanks for my reputation. I get an expert. The expert I'm going to take...
I know that's the tough choice, because or you decide to go something there because you need to go for the carnivorous, maybe once, or go there because it's the purple, and you increase the value of your collection by the end of the game for the purple.
Collections could be good, and I know that I'm going to do a purple expedition fairly soon. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, so you could use at least once, which is 3 points, which is a good bargain at the end.
So I shall take that one. And then I'm going to actually do my my research. So I need 7. I have 4. I shall discard 3 coins to be able to place my cube here.
But you get 2 coins back.
I do. I get 3 victory points and 2 coins back. Hey, worth it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Really worth it.
So I'm going to use my 3. And with the 3, I'm going to go there and get 2 expedition tokens.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. I'm curious as to what the ultimate score is going to be at the end of the game, but looking at their scoring card, oh my word, that's going to be bad for me. Okay. So you've played its turn. I now need to do things. That is going to be the die that he's going to use. So I'll do my expedition, because in the end, it's got to be done.
It's not so expensive because you need 4 value.
So expensive. Plus, I get 3 reputation,
and you get 3 coins that way. So
1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 3 coins from my reputation. I'm going to get 3 victory points for the expedition. It's going to cost me
4.
So 2. And I'm going to place my research cube here, and that gives me another 1. So, you know, again.
So now choose a 2 value first on his board, because this is the same color.
Sure.
And the 2 is going to the bank.
Damn it. That was
Get
the
5,
thing I
and
forgot.
he becomes the first player.
Yeah, 2 was going to the bank. I misread. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so I know that if there's another 2, he's going to use it. But a 1 is kind of even worse.
Yeah, but he's going to score everything.
Ugh.
But at least he's going to score everything at the end.
Yes.
And with the same value.
And it's just as bad. Either way, it's as bad.
So at the end, he will score it.
Yeah.
So I would suggest to use your 2, but on the other hand, if you leave the 2, you're going to get 2 coins.
Yep. I might leave the 2 just because it doesn't really make any difference at this stage. And if I let him go to the bank again, that's another 5 victory points
Which
for him
is
at the
2
end.
points and a half at the end.
Yeah.
You know, because he will score as you 1 victory point for 2 coins.
Yeah. Okay. Sold. Okay, so his final move is going to be bank
to the bank
again.
and get 5.
5, and I get 2 for the dice of mine that he just took.
And we have finished the round.
Okay.
Do you want to spend?
Yes.
You could.
I think I will. Just because we're already round 4, I'm going to start running out of time pretty quickly. So I'm going to spend a raw seal to do a publication action. So I get to take one of the dice on the board. I could do purple or red. Only purple is available, so let's do purple.
Yes.
And let's hope that I don't do a terrible dice roll.
Because you need high value due to the fact that your animal, the reference animal, is value times 3, and you need the 5.
It's going to be fine. I can feel it.
It's a 6.
Yes.
A lucky one.
Yes. Okay.
So
6.
now you choose your reference animal with the dice.
Okay. So crocodile.
Crocodile. So let's go and publish.
Okay, so publication, here we go. So 1 cube on carnivore, 1 on aquatic.
Yes, indeed.
So that's 8.
That's 8.
And then all of the other animals I have that have something in common. So my manatee has aquatic.
Oh, that's 5.
That's another 5.
And you get 3.
And another 3
for the
my carnivorous system.
And then 3 for the Asian.
Yes. Wonderful.
And you get back your royal seal.
Yes. Worth it. Absolutely. Probably. Right, there we go. So that's really it.
We're finished. So we get rid of the animals.
The autonomer never takes an extra turn, of course.
Never.
No,
never.
They're doing quite enough damage to me already, so I'm fine with that. Dice to one
and we
side.
are going to start the 5th round.
Okay. Round 5. This is going quickly. I don't know if it's going as quickly for you guys watching this, but it's proving to be a quick play for me.
And what is the bonus of the round?
Round bonus is expedition token.
Oh,
lovely.
Brilliant.
Terrible for you.
Brilliant.
I don't want no more expedition tokens for the
I'm the first player. I mean, he is the first player. Ooh, that's a good shot.
Oh no. No animals.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, and he's first player as well. Ah! Why didn't I go to the bank? Why? Ooh, I have 6. Why didn't I go to the bank? Why? Okay. So he's going to use his 6 first, which means my 6 is technically 6.
And again, you don't have so much animals which fits you.
No, there's absolutely nothing there that fits me, really, unfortunately.
So you may publish quite a lot this round.
Yep.
Hoping that you have animals for the last round.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes that's the way it goes.
It happens. So you have to do something. Or say, no problem.
I dropped this dice and I literally can't remember what number it was, so I'm going to roll it again. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay.
So here's the first player.
Yeah.
He's going to choose a 6 on his board because it's a yellow. And with the 6, he goes to the animals and gets a yellow and gets 3. 1, 2, 3, which is 1 expedition token and 1 expert. And lucky you, he doesn't have any yellows. So he's going to choose no Asian, no European. See, you are Asian. Let's go for the Asian.
I'd have been happy to have that one, but okay. Okay. All right. So I am going to. If I leave that 6, he's gonna come in and do it and use it for something.
Oh yes, he's going to use for the animal. This one is going to kill you.
That will be terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, terrible, 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 terrible. Awful news. It's what would be the best way to use this? Probably an embassy visit, because I actually don't need to. Do any more expeditions right now. There really are no animals on there that interest me, even a little bit. So although I'm loath to use a or I could just go ahead and publish. Let's publish.
Oh, you should publish.
Let's publish.
I should publish.
So I will publish my red. I could do my blue, but I really don't. Oh no, I do need to.
Your red, the red, I mean, you know he's going to use it.
He's going to use it. But there's a green there as well, which I could use.
You could use it.
The red is going to get used. I can afford it. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to use this 6 to publish. I'm going to publish just my flamingo.
Yep, indeed. So that's 5.
Oops. So 5 points for my aquatic and plus
more
1
for
my European card.
And you get a royal seal.
And that's kind of the cincher, isn't it, really?
On his side, he's going to use a 5 and go to there.
Okay.
And choose 1 European, which is this one, and get 1 expedition token.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm on a publishing roll, so why not? Let's do it again. Should I do it again?
You have the 5.
I do have a 5. What's he going to do with that 5 if I don't take it? He's going to use an expert.
No, if you go to he goes to get the last expert.
Yeah.
So
But that's
again, no,
that's bad as well.
Because you are going to score the highest value of his expert, and the highest collection of expert is 4 point by your cards, which means that if you take it's 15 point for 16 point for this set.
Yeah, so it's
but
not
in the
good.
same time, if you
yellow
take the 5, it's going to use your 4, and the 4 is going to score a lot.
That's going to be so bad. It's all going to be bad. It's all bad. It's really bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's all bad. I might use my 4 because I feel that it's worse. The 4 is worse. The 4 is worse, objectively.
Because if you score with a 4, you lose 10 points. Because he's going to score 10 more points than the end score.
Than he otherwise would have.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay, yep. No, that's, sold. I'm gonna do that. So bad. Okay, so 4, I'm going to publish. It's going to cost me a bit. I'm going to have to discard a token and 1 to be able to do my... Let's do green.
It's on yours.
Sorry, yeah.
It's on yours.
Put it on the card. So off we go.
Yeah.
Another carnival.
That's 8, 9. It's 9 at the end.
Yeah.
62. And you get, again, 1 royal seal, which is 4 victory point by the end of the game. So he's going to spend his 5 and go to the university to recruit a new expert, which is this one, and a new expedition token.
What happens on 2s? Oh, he goes to the bank.
And he goes to the bank.
Oh, he goes to the bank.
But before the 3.
He goes to the bank.
And if he goes to the 3, he is going to get this one.
2. 3 is also terrible. They're all terrible for me. Just terrible. Okay. So, is there anything handy I can do with this 3? I could just go to the bank.
Go to the bank.
Let's go to the bank. Let's go to the bank. Okay, let's go to the bank.
And you become the first player.
Yes! And that's good.
So he's going to use a 2 value, and he's going to take yours because it's an African dice.
Yep.
Go to the bank and get 5.
Yep. Okay. And then my final turn is going to be that 2. And with that 2, I can do not very much, but I could.
I mean, you could go to increase by 1 to get 2 expedition token for prepare or go to the bank again.
Yeah.
Because at least you could make some good expedition for the last round.
That's true.
If there is some animals to be discovered.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's do... I've got... For once in this game, I have a fair amount of money. So I take 2 expedition tokens.
Yeah. And we have finished
Yes.
the 5th round. So, I mean, we don't... you should start with... Do you want to spend a royal seal to publish? Or, I mean...
I feel like I'll have time in the final round.
I mean, you know
Will
that
I?
you could... I mean, if you need some animals, you need to go there.
Yes.
Then to go there. Then to publish. It's at least 3 dice.
Yes.
So I would suggest to be sure that you have everything in your hand published now.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So I will discard. Red die. This will be fine. This is going to go really well.
That's a 5. That's perfect.
I believed it, and it really doesn't matter because all of my animals have exactly the same characteristics. I'm going to go for
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
my beluga whale type thing because it's cute.
And give me some
5 tokens.
5 tokens.
Okay.
Yeah, you're always pleased to get to add your 5 tokens.
So 8 points for my...
Yeah, we will do the rest
okay.
because it's 24 and it's 27.
Yeah, 27. Okay. So let's do another one of these. Yep. And then we'll do this one.
Yep.
Hey, that's not looking too bad.
And you get back your...
And I get
Royal seal.
a royal seal back. Lovely.
Okay. And you get your 3 cards into your discard.
Yes.
I'm done.
Done.
So just discard the animals, discard the expert, and go for the last round.
Ooh. 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 I'm so happy I kept some stuff to do. Okay.
And what is the bonus for the last round?
It is nothing. Nothing at all.
Great.
Nothing.
But you are the first player.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Big money. Could have been worse. Equally good and oh
That's not good. Not at all. You know, because you know there is 2 4.
Yep.
So
Yep.
except if you take all the 4, because he has 3 6 and 1 5, so it gives you the time to take his 4.
Yeah.
Normally you should get an expedition, but
Yeah.
that's really a tricky one.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you have 3 animals which fits you, and especially one from Asia.
Yep. Well, if I do a 6, he's going to go straight in and do a 6. And that's going to be taking an animal, and that's going to suck for me. Either way, there's no getting away from it. It's just going to be bad.
You can't. I mean, it would get a yellow.
It's going to get a yellow. Whatever I do, there's no way to... So I'm going to play for me. So I'm going to play for me by taking this. I'm going to...
And give him 3 points.
So 3 points. I'm going to take this animal. I get 3 reputation. And I get another animal.
Which could be Europe, or if Africa, because, you know, you have the right things.
It's true. It's going to be a lot of sixes. I can stop him from getting 2 cards at least.
Yeah, but you know that you can do 2 expedition.
Yeah.
Because you have 1 for the animals, 2 for the expedition, and 1 for publishing.
Yeah.
So normally you should be able to do everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to block him at this stage. This is more worth it than this card.
Of course.
Of course. Okay, I'll take that. There we go.
Yeah, because you should have things over there. And
okay, I'm looking forward to end of game scoring. It's going to be interesting.
Use a 6, and the 6 is first Europe.
Yeah.
And for the 6, it goes there.
Yeah.
An animal, take
yellow.
A yellow, which is an African.
Yeah.
And then get 3 reputation, 1, 2, 3, and get 3 tokens.
Okay. So that was a good first turn for both of us. However, oh my god. Okay, so the 4s. Oh, the 4s are going to suck.
Yes.
What happens on a 5? He takes an expert.
Which is not good.
That's not good either.
No, because he has to take the yellow.
It's all terrible.
Yes.
Olivier, it's awful. Why have you made this game?
For the moment, you are 70 points ahead. No, 60.
Yeah,
60
but I mean, that's going to melt away like ice in the summer, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay, so at this point, I can't stop him from doing all of the awful things.
No.
It's going to be awful.
In any case.
He's going to do one of those 4s. There are too many 4s. Or are there? There are kind of too many 4s. The fact that he doesn't have the limitation of... I can't let him do both of those. It doesn't make any difference. If he does one, he'll do a second, and all of the expedition tokens will be discarded.
But you know that if you leave the 6, he's going to use the 6 first. So choose another animal, which doesn't matter at the end, because it will take the Asian. It's not so. It's not so a problem. Then, if you take the other 4, you will take the 5, which means you will save nearly 12 points just over there. You will go with 1. But the 1 is exactly the same.
I do the same 4. Okay, yeah.
So you need to take his 2 4 because he won't use them. He will start with the 5 and the 6 and the 5.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I still need to do these 2 expeditions. So of course none of that is the colour that I need, but that's okay. I'm rolling in resources, dripping in resources. So I'll take that dice from him. I need to go to Asia. So I'm going to discard an expedition token so that I can go.
But you get 3 reputation and 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3.
3 reputation. Yes, absolutely.
And it's a royal seal.
3. Royal seal. Lovely. So to do my alligator, for example, I'm going to need 11. 11 minus 3 is 7. So let's do... easy.
Yes, of course. You are full up. So normally you shouldn't have any problem with this.
4. Okay.
And you get
4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 coins for the...
yes.
That expert card was so worth it.
So he's going to take your 6.
Of course he is. But that gives me 2 reputation.
Just go there and take an animal, which is this one. And then 1, 2, 3 is going to take another one, and it's the European one.
It's not good for me. Is it so much worse for me? Probably not. Okay. So I'm going to block him by taking the 4.
The 4.
He's going to get another expert card. It's all terrible. It's awful. All the options are bad. And I feel bad. So I need to go to Africa to study my eel. I need to discard another expedition token to do that. 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 coins. I'm rolling in it.
And you get an expert.
And an expert. So.
Which could be, there is no Asian.
Nope.
But you could have 5. Well, it's 2.5 points by the end of the game.
There's not really any end.
This one could be nice.
Hey, it's something. End of game scoring.
At least it's more than 2.5 there.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
End of game scoring. It's something. Okay, cool. That is not the end of my turn because I actually need to do the thing. So
And spend 7.
another 7. Easy. Rolling in it. I've never been so wealthy while playing this game. Usually I'm always scraping and scrimping for every last penny. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so he's going to use the 5 value.
Of course he is. To take an expert.
5, it's an expert, so it's the yellow. It's going to be hard, this one, and take the expedition token.
It's going to suck.
Oh, yes.
Really.
No, this one is going to be...
It's going to suck so bad. Okay, right. So, I have...
In any case,
it
would score that. In any case,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to hurt. There's nothing I can do.
We can't forget you score 4 points over there. So it's 100.
Yay! I've won. There we go. End of video.
End of the game.
End of video.
Done.
Finished.
Yeah.
Done. Right. This is my final turn.
This is your final dice.
It's got to be a publication. It's got to be a publication, and it's got to be
purple. I mean, there's no point in doing something else because you are full loaded in terms of money and expedition token.
Yeah.
Which is less value than lose 4 points because you are going to gain 4.
Yeah.
And not to lose. I mean, not to lose 4.
Yeah. So really, I'll use this one. So at least I get something. Yeah. So it's the wrong colour because I'm going to do purple.
So you need an expedition token and then 4 coins to have the right value to publish on the type 3.
Rich. Okay, so I have done that and let's go ahead and publish. So 3 points and 5 points. That's another 8 points.
That's 16, 17 at the end.
Lovely. I'll take that.
And just the Asian and the African goes away.
Yeah, because it's not the same colour as my reference animal. But
and last but not least, I take the 1. Oh, yes.
Raw seal. You take my 1. I get 3 victory points.
And it's going to go in expedition. So where he has the most, in Africa, you get 2, 1, 2, which is 1 royal seal.
Of course it is.
It's 3, 6, 9, 10, about 30, 36 points.
36. That's not...
You know, you save so much.
6 then 30, so he's up to 60.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't the best outcome, but actually no, it probably was.
No, you saved 12 points at the end. You know.
So that is it. That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
End of the game.
So now we go to the final scoring. So you can switch your card.
Okay.
And we can go through your or we can start with him. So you will have, the maybe a difficult moment to have.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah. So let's start with his collections.
Okay.
It's going to be hard, this one. So we add the animals and experts.
So basically you have to add all of the animal cards and the expert cards you have together.
So that's 9.
And then you multiply it by the numbers of animals you have.
That's 45.
45 points. Fun!
That's 105.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's done.
That's done.
Then we do this one.
Oh no, it's still
so the
still
3
going.
by 2 is 6.
6. Okay, that could have been worse. Now are we done?
That's 1.
Okay, we're still going.
And this one is 5.
Okay.
Multiplied by 1, it's 5.
5. All right. I can deal with that.
Okay, that's done. Then we are going to score the collection of the experts. So you will choose the one where we have the most expert.
Okay.
This is this one. So this one is 4 victory points per expert. So that's 12.
12.
It's 29. And we have 3, which is now 9 more.
Really? I feel like the
and 2 more.
I feel like my student is cheating.
So we have done this.
Okay.
Then we go through the coins.
We're still going.
That's 25. 25.
Okay, I thought that would be worse.
No, because it's only 1 victory. 65. It's only 1 victory point for 2 coins, as you say.
Okay.
And he's going to score 5 per royal seal. That's 10 more.
Okay.
So that's 175, which is not so great at the end.
It's not great, but I still have my end of game.
On your side, so you have 8 on your value, which is
17 points.
okay.
Ooh.
37.
There, look at me catching up.
And you have 9 just there.
9 is 22.
22. That's 59.
59. Oh, here I
Okay,
come.
now
here I
your
come.
continent collection.
Yes.
And maybe
feel
this is the things.
Okay, so I've got 4 animal cards, and yeah, I did great on my experts, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, it's not great, but it's 8 points. Look, I'm creeping up.
The other continents? No, I don't think so. Maybe Africa. Maybe Africa.
I didn't get a single African animal
African.
for the whole
done.
game. It was
So now, your expert, you scored your expert value.
Yeah. So I have 5 experts.
Oh, that's
Hey, look.
72, but you have your royal seal.
Creeping up.
So now you have your royal seal with 4 points per your royal
4,
seal.
5, 6 royal seals.
So that's 24.
Nice.
96.
I knew I was going to win.
Then you have your expedition token is 1 victory point per expedition token.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. And then
10 points.
Well, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 200. 204. 204 to 175.
Yes! Victory over... What's my opponent's name again?
Yeah, Tremblay.
Carl von Linne.
Which is the simplest one.
Suck it, Carl.
Yeah.
Great. Well, hey, I did a lot better than I was expecting to, unless there's some kind of extra secret scoring for the expert the AI that I was not aware of. But
it's easy. It's easy. You
Yes,
know, just
that's
follow
true.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Just make your multiplication.
Yeah.
But it didn't score so much in you really blocked well during the game because you nearly saved 12. You would have won with this, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. I would still have just about won without. I mean, I managed to get those big collections in, and also.
Indeed.
Lots of royal seals.
And you had a good mixture with yours. Knowing that, we forgot to add 2 cubes over there with your carnivals.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I should have had 2 extra, which means that should have been a value
10 instead of 8.
Yeah, which is 28 instead of 17.
So that's even more. That's 25.
25.
Oh, no, 15.
15, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, that's not bad. So this was one of the easier AI moments.
This is the behavior during the game is the easiest one. It's not.
But the scoring is slightly more difficult.
Slightly more for the end, but not during the game.
No.
The others are pretty more complicated.
Bearing in mind that this was 1 level 1 card plus 1 level 2 card. So the during game scoring, he didn't score as much. At the end of the game, he already scored a lot.
Yes.
I was worried.
Yeah, because
I was worried.
The others, you go in expedition by a 6.
Okay.
So every time you have a 6, it's going to be hard.
Sure.
And it goes in expedition. You get expedition token by different ways.
Yes. Yeah.
So at the end, it's complicated to block the expedition tokens and the scoring expedition. So
Sure. Yeah.
That way, it's much more complicated to block it in the second level.
Yeah.
And the third one is even more complicated because the problem is with a 6, it goes there and get 3 expedition token.
Wow. Okay.
And it goes in expedition by with 5 and 2.
Right. Okay.
And it's 6 and 5.
Oof.
So it's really hard one.
That's going to be a real
Absolutely.
challenge.
It's a really challenge one.
For sure. I mean,
so you need to be really well trained for the last one.
Sure. I mean, I think that I managed to get a good balance. Obviously, you were advising me with how to go. I do not think this would have been the same outcome if you hadn't been advising me. Also, I am quite familiar with the game.
Of course.
The base game.
I would suggest to start with 1-1 at start.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a good way to learn how the gameplay is, and you have enough challenging.
Yeah.
Not so much, but you have enough challenge to understand how are the rules.
For sure.
Knowing that, even if it's a good automa because it's the fast one, it's a fast automa, you don't need to think a lot about, you just apply what are the things.
Yeah.
It's a bit different than playing against a real player.
Of course.
Because most of the time we fight against the highest value,
Sure.
And you think a bit different due to the fact that he scores or make things differently on the value of the dice.
Well, I found this really interesting to play in spite of the fact that I'm not really a solo player because the AI is so easy to manage. You were doing it for me, obviously, but...
No, it's not complicated.
It's not difficult at all, and there's no thinking or questioning what the AI would do. It's just, you just follow the instructions, so that's great.
We are not solo players with Eric, so we wanted to have something really straightforward to manage.
Yeah.
Because if I'm playing solo, or at least with an automa, if I'm playing two, because it's a good push, if you need, some options, but also to push, there's someone pushing behind you.
Yeah.
Adding an automa is quite nice. And we played a couple of games with this.
Yeah.
But we wanted something really straightforward.
Yes.
Not complicated to play.
And it is.
With different difficulty to bring into the game. So the people who want to discover the game, sometimes people like discover the rules while playing.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to do things.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. Well, there you have it. That is a full one-player game of Encyclopedia. I hope that this video was useful to you. Encyclopedia will be available on Kickstarter from March 24th, 2022 to April 14th, 2022. We hope to see you on the campaign. If you are watching this video after the Kickstarter, then the game will, of course, be coming to retail. Thank you for taking the time to discover Encyclopedia's solo mode, and we will see you soon for another video. Bye, everyone.
Bye.